The original New World Translation Committee chose try. Why? Well, they realized that while there would be an attempt to readjust, the outcome would depend on the person who was.
The first translation committee of the New World Translation is common knowledge, based on the revelations of Raymond Franz and William Setner. Nathan Knorr, Frederick Franz, Albert Schroeder, George Genges, Milton Henschel. All the members at that time were so-called anointed. Watchtower, December 15, 2015, page 12, paragraph 12 says, in September 2007, the governing body gave approval to revise the English text. In this table I have compiled information on the members of the governing body up to the 1970s. The length of the horizontal line indicates the time when a brother started and stopped serving on the governing body. The red line indicates the presidents at the time, while the yellow line indicates the brothers who were removed from the governing body. The red vertical lines indicate the time when this newer translation committee was active. Based on the information in this table, the translation committee for the 2013 revised New World Translation is likely to have included at least some of the following brothers: Jarrett Losh, Samuel Hurd, Stephen Lett, Guy Pearce, David Splain, Jeffrey Jackson, Anthony Morris, Mark Sanderson. However, this list is only a so-called lucky guess. Just as the first translation committee did not include all the members of the then governing body, or the brothers responsible for the work, so it may not be the case now. In the 2013 translation, the committee may also have included, for example, some anointed brethren from among the assistants to the governing body or other qualified brethren. But if Brother Morris were to wake up from the mind control of the organization, he could confirm or refute this assumption about who was actually on this newer translation committee. It is almost certain, however, that all the members of the committee were so-called anointed. But wait a second here. After all, the New World Translation was already revised in the 1980s, or more precisely, the 1984 revised edition. And even then there had to be a translation committee to do that review. So over time there have been at least 3 different Bible translation committees in the history of Jehovah's Witnesses. Jehovah's Witnesses, Proclaimers of God's Kingdom, pages 613 to 614 says, computerization of the Watchtower Society's operations, starting in 1977, has assisted in Bible production, as it has in other aspects of publishing activity. After the benefits of revision had been incorporated into the text stored in the computer, a large print edition in English was issued in 1984. So, if we now take another look at this so-called Second Translation Committee era, we would find names like Grant Suter, Frederick Franz, Lyman Swingle, Milton Henschel, William Jackson, Leo Greenlees, George Genges, Raymond Franz, Lloyd Barry, John Booth, 𝙀𝙓𝙅𝙏𝙀 Chitty, Theodore Jerix, Carl Klein, Albert Schroeder, Daniel Sidlick, Carrie Barber, John Barr, and Martin Potzinger. Sooner or later, this too will see the light of day. It's just a matter of time. Until then, let's stay tuned.